As the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel, they're ready to go as they get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau.
That's a knee. Don't throw a pick first place. Don't throw a pick first place. Don't throw a pick first place.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That has to be.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I ate that, bro.
Randy Gregory. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
No.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Sit down. Aaron Rodgers style.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Go ahead, run it again, my boy. I'm expecting you to run it.
Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
I have Amari Cooper between throwing no radoms. It's going to be fourth down if you run it, I'm telling you.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7-0?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Come here.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Exactly to the 45, so I didn't have to take it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Hey, Green Bay, y'all got like 2 good people, 2 good wide receivers, a good wide receiver, and a good running back.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
We had a good quarterback.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Prescott looks to throw on first. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
How did it say user spin?
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. It's a keeper with Prescott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
When you do call a quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. From the red zone now, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
It never worked for me.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Can I get a return?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Y'all ready, I see. No more picks. I can't throw another pick.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete.
Absolutely.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. And even 50 yards.
He needed that boy. He said, come here.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Come on. Go. Let's go.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Steps away. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
I'm an inch off of getting it.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. On the move to his left. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
Out. You was running after me so
result for them, but let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
Rolling to his left.
How y'all leave that man wide open?
He's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
You can't forget that, man.
As the first half is winding down.
Don't be doing that.
The Packers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
That's Aaron, bro.
Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. That's caught. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Bro, look like DDG.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
Oh. Nice.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
If I know what route you're running, you're done.
Field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
If I know what play you're running, you're definitely done.
They didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Come here.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Alexander?
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be brought down on
this
what
comeback
will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
These two teams going through their final adjustments. It's about time for the second half in Green Bay. So for the call, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon God.
If they're going to make me kick it, please don't make me kick it. Maybe don't make me kick it. If they make me kick it, I'll be so mad. I just caught a pick.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for
I'm about to
quarter
get
number
mad
3 here.
This game hating on me. For real, though. Baby Trunky.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is Tony Pollard.
You don't.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Come on. Don't throw no picks.
First down throw for Prescott.
Don't throw no picks, my boy.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Ooh, you in critical moments right now, my boy.
That's caught once again by Gallup. And he's brought down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10.
I don't got to worry about nothing because you're going short. You maybe going to keep getting first down.
Now a give here to Pollard.
No.
Here to run. 20. 5, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
No.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Out to his left. And it's complete to Adams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer. But you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
Yeah, showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. So after the INT, it's Rodgers being chased out left. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Steps away. And Prescott, his third interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On play action, now Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Defense wins championships, baby.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Check 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Cut. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Mike 51. Let's go, D.
51.
Throwing, Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for